Alright guys, welcome to the PC January-February finals. My name is Counterfeit, joined by Deedless today as we take you guys through the very best of the Modern Combat 5 PC platform action. Deedless, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing alright. There we go, fixed up your sound a bit, so they couldn't hear you before. Let's try that again. Deedless, how you doing?
Well, I'm still doing great. What about you, Counterfeit?
All the better for you asking twice. Let's take a look at who we've got on the table here today. So our number one seed coming in is Drunk Nation, representing the Arab Republic of Egypt, with multiple tournament wins recently on a 3-win streak, led up in score by their top player, Power. Definitely a team to watch today.
Yep, certainly. But Drunk Nation, they're going to go up against G9, coming in from the Kingdom of Morocco. Also a team that will try their best to put up a good performance against Drunk Nation, but they have been beaten out by Drunk Nation recently. So obviously they do have a bit of, well, a disadvantage, one could say. Now also Dan Skill will go up against Savages. Savages coming from the United States of America. Our good team Dan Skill will be coming in and representing the Republic of Ecuador.
There's something to notice in particular from, we were saying about G9 and lost to Drunk Nation recently. We'll be saying that about a lot of the teams that are playing here today. But Savages are one of the very few teams who've actually managed to take a series win over Drunk Nation, so we'll be very excited to see what happens in that semi-final if they do manage to get through. So below there we've got the Underdogs, who have coming into this one as our number 3 seed, but have had some trouble recently. They've lost out against a lot of the teams playing in today's finals. In fact, Castle Black are one of the very few teams that haven't taken a recent loss against, so they'll be looking to get to the semi-finals to claim some revenge on one of these other teams.
Yeah, that is a good point, Counterfeit, but to round out the bracket, Golden State going up against Omni Esports. Golden State coming in from our good country of New Zealand. And then Omni Esports will also be representing the United States of America. So they are our third United States of American team here today.
Alright guys, so we'll be getting our quarterfinals started in just a second. It looks like the players are almost ready to go. You see, Golden State will be playing over on the blue for our first one. There's Playboy. That's our player to watch coming into this first game of the day. So as soon as the players get started, we will as well. So Deedless coming into this one. We know that Drunk Nation, they're our number 1 seed. But are there any of the other teams that you would think stand a decent chance of making it all the way through to the end of the finals?
See, I would love to keep my eye out on Omni Esports, because they, as a team, have popped up a lot recently. They have been putting in a fairly good performance in a lot of these tournaments, and I'm sure that if they have a good day today, then they could finally overtake Drunk Nation. But obviously they are always going to be that last team that they have to get through, and so far Omni Esports, they haven't had any luck.
Alright guys, so I think looking at the chat, these guys are ready to go. So let us know in the chat who you are here to support. Of course, these teams battling out to be called the very, very best on PC. As well as that, there is Bullet Life camo for the first place team, Invictus camo for second and third, and 30,000 credits on the line, prize pool between first and second. So, not just a chance to sharpen your skills, but also a chance to get paid in credits for it. Let's see how we get things started out today.
Well, our first match here today, Counterfeit, that will be on the good old streets. So that is going to be an interesting match. Teams starting to just come in here. So Counterfeit, let me tell you how hyped I am about this match. You know, words cannot describe how hyped I am because I am pretty damn hyped to see G9 go up against Omni Esports. And you know what? I'm just waiting for the two teams to really match up against each other and for that first kill to come out.
Yeah, so far managing to keep themselves at arm's length. Of course, we expect this from... This is going to be probably one of our best matches from the quarterfinal stages, because while the seeding for these teams is quite far apart, in terms of recent performance, they are very close. We'll see what else they've got for us. And yeah, first minute passes without any kills at all is honestly extremely surprising.
Yeah, well, this is typical here on the streets, that you have one team going down all the way to the east, then you have the other team coming in from the west, and they're just going to be, coming in from, never mind, we're seeing a push. The teams, they go out to each side, and right now it is going to be the team of Omni Esports actually falling behind G9. They're finding a lot of kills right here in Omni Esports now. They are just being spawn killed by G9, behind by 6 kills overall.
It's a tough start. We hoped to see some very impressive stuff, particularly from Playboy, but they have really struggled out of the gate here. Let's see, so it's that player with an unfortunately rather unpronounceable name. Maybe some of you guys in the chat can help out with that one as we try and figure out who their top banana is. Let's see, so they are rocking the... There we go. I don't know if that's Arabic or similar, but whatever the name is, they're rocking 5 kills so far. Nearly every shot they fired has turned into a kill.
Yeah, well, let's just call him Dot Dot, I guess. Looking pretty good so far. With that 71% accuracy, is doing quite well for himself. And now, you do have, again, just G9 standing all the way to the west, and then it is all about Omni Esports coming in from the east, trying to get into the small area, which G9, they're currently just keeping themselves tightly locked into. And with Dot Dot having such a great accuracy, it's going to be very, very hard to get in and get a kill onto G9.
Yeah, this is a strategy which we often see on the streets. Make sure you lock down one of these areas and bleed the opposing team for absolutely everything they've got. I don't think well, right now it just seems like Omni Esports, they're struggling to find their way into this game at all. We have got Playboy trying to scout around, but without some sort of military support, I think getting into that back end of the streets is going to be extremely difficult. The close quarters fighting does start up though. Counterfeit and Playboy, that's right, I'm playing this game as well. I've sent my soul into the video game. I think they're happy about that.
You're truly a multiple talented caster now, Peter, being able to both play and talk about the game. I must say, that is impressive, but right here, one guy that is lagging a bit behind Playboy. We were talking about how he's always able to just pull in a ridiculous amount of kills, and right here, only finding 3 kills so far. Omni Esports, they used to be able to rely on him, and he's not giving them that right here and right now.
Well, did manage to start picking up a couple of kills. He is rocking the Bounty Hunter as well, so we might well be seeing some of those military supports which we were talking about before coming in. But note as well, the fighting has spread beyond that initial area. It looks like Golden State, despite having such great success in sitting well back in the early game, are now more than willing to head out onto the main parts of the streets themselves to put this game down quickly.
Golden State doing quite well for themselves right here. Well, I must say that it's not looking too shabby at all for them. 37 kills, however, they are getting close to the 40 kill mark, and everyone knows that in MC5, when you hit 40 kills, then it is at that point that your opponents, they really start to feel the sweat coming down, that they feel like now is the time that they need to make their stand and find those kills.
Golden State, they haven't slowed up at all, while Omni Esports have stepped up, doing a lot better than they had been previously, but now their time has come. I strongly suspect this one looking like it's more or less over for our first round of ESL competition. Let's take a quick look across and see. They'll be going onto the construction site for game number 2, but game number 1 seems to be all about Golden State. One more kill's gonna do it.
You also have to mention right here, kind of fit, that the ending score will be 50-29, and for the Golden State, they got so much help in terms of military support here in this game. I think they got around... Okay, we're not able to see it, but I did get a quick glance at it during the match. And before we just ended, Golden State, they got 7 military supports, while our good friends on the Omni Esports side, they only got 2. Just meaning that Omni Esports simply weren't able to relieve themselves of some of the pressure because they couldn't pull in those bombers and those airstrikes that could then tear Golden State down.
Alright guys, so as we said, we will be getting back into our second encounter between these two in just a few minutes time, so stay tuned. Golden State versus Omni Esports, our quarterfinal continues after the break. Alright guys, welcome back to our official ESL competition. It looks like, surprisingly, we appear to be back on the streets, though we had expected to move on to the construction site for game number 2. I guess we're gonna, I don't know, I generally don't know if this is game 2 or replay of game 1. We'll hope for an update as soon as we can, but for now I suppose we may as well treat this as a game 2 and leave it with Golden State having the advantage currently. The New Zealanders did extremely well last time round. Zeus topping out the scoreboard. Let's see, and the player whose name we could never quite figure out how to pronounce,
Mr. Dot Dots.
Yeah, let's call him Dot Dot Dots.
Well, he only has 2 dots.
That's true. Maybe it's an
Oh
aspirational
wait, no, he has 3 dots, but there's like an Arabian letter underneath it. Okay, guys. Peter, I think maybe we should go to a break while we figure out what's happening, guys. Obviously, we want to have as much MC5 action going on as well, but apparently we're having some issues between the players.
Yeah, I think the most likely thing is that they've realised they're on the wrong map and so have quit out to accommodate the new one. So, guys, give us a couple of minutes to get the new lobbies set up, and then we'll either be back with the continuation of Golden State versus Omni Esports, or we'll start up some community games for you guys. Either way, we'll see you in a few minutes' time. Alright guys, welcome back to our quarterfinals, so your eyes do not deceive you. We are back, this time on the construction site for our second encounter between New Zealand's Golden State and the USA's Omni Esports. Game 1 to Golden State. One more chance for Omni to stay in the tournament.
And you know what, Peter? Omni Esports, they're a second-seeded team here in today's competition, so if they were to go out here in the start of this game, it would be such a huge upset, considering that Golden State coming in as the 7th-seeded team. Playboy, he needs to step it up, he needs to put in the work here for Omni Esports, or else they're not going to get into the grand final, let alone the semi-final.
A very strong start here for the New Zealand squad, getting 4 kills so far. Just absolutely dominating this opening section. We did have the last few players connecting, I think actually from Golden State, if anyone. So on the esports, it's only going to get worse than them from here on out. As you said, Playboy, the one that we'd normally be expecting to look to from the side of Omni, but the only one with a kill at least for them so far has got that ERG. So we'll start to build up those kill streaks. But unfortunately, the ERG against the BSW, not a great trade-off because the BSW can instantly hit, whereas for the ERG it's got that bullet travel time.
That is a good point, kind of it. So obviously there's a huge difference when you're taking those trades. You're gonna take more time to kill your opponent, and right now that is hurting Playboy a lot. Now that is his 5th death right here, kind of fit. So right now is stepping up for Omni Esports, but it's not enough, and they are behind with more than 10 kills so far.
Ellipses doing again incredibly well, was the hero for Golden State in the previous game as Playboy, and I'm Counterfeit, I still have no idea who they are. Wait, are you saying he's a counterfeit? He's a counterfeit. It just goes counterfeits all the way down as Golden State smash through yet more kills, almost doubling out on Omni Esports in these first couple of minutes. Playboy is starting to recover a little bit, but it's actually Zeus who's just respawning in at the moment for the side of Golden State. Was top of the scoreboard last time round, this time also doing extremely well.
Looking very consistent right here, and someone that Golden State, they can rely on. Zeus coming in with the wrath of a god, and definitely pouring out that wrath upon Omni Esports. Right now, rocking 13 kills and a 61% accuracy. This guy, he's on fire.
Yeah, fire and lightning for Golden State as they are just shutting Omni Esports out almost entirely. The grenades are flying thick and fast. A chance for Omni if they can force the rest of the game to take place in close quarters where the sniping power of Golden State will be just that slightly less effective.
But Omni Esports looking like a team that's not showing up here today. Omni Esports just simply gonna fall prey here to Golden State. Very hard. Golden State at 41 kills and Golden State only 25. That's not a good look for them at all. And Zeus and ... simply looking like an unstoppable duo.
Not showing any signs of slowing down. Yes, the Ellipses one ... and Zeus, both with some incredibly impressive scorelines, but the rest of the team, no slouches either. Daisoon also rocking up a pretty decent score. Of course, on PC, we have got that ERG in play. We've got all these kill streaks from the Bounty Hunter as Daisoon and Zeus pick up 2 for themselves. Playboy gets 1 back just in time, but it's looking like this is the end of the line for Omni Esports as Golden State take another convincing victory.
Omni Esports gonna go out here in our first match of today. What an upset, counterfeit. Quarterfinal. I expected Omni Esports to go all the way to the grand final. This is a huge disappointment for the team coming in as the 2nd seed. Grand final was their destination, and they're not gonna go there today.
Alright guys, so commiserations across. Playboy definitely did the best for Omni Esports. We expected big things from them. Honestly, and under the circumstances, I think that was probably the best that could have happened. But now we've got a break between. We're going to get you guys on to stream itself. So if you'd like to play live on stream, please use the passkey ESL123, the contraseña. ESL unos dos tres? Yeah, probably. That sounds believable. We'll be setting up in just a second for you guys to play during the break while we get our next ESL match set up. So let me just... Let's see, let's go for a free-for-all. Deedless, where are we gonna drop that first free-for-all of the day?
The airport.
Oh, you.
I heard dropping and I felt the airport.
Well, I'm gonna drop you like a bad habit. Let's go to overtime, because it's just about time to get our first community game started for today. So let's just get that changed over, because we are in, let's see, change across, yes, to PC. So all of our games today, in terms of tournament and in the for community games as well, will be on PC. So if you're a PC player, come and join us, one and all, and we'll get things kicked off in a second. Let's see. We will, of course, be waiting on our next ESL game. Oh, let me just see if I can get that sorted out. So I'm just going to do a quick client restart. Yep, and we'll be back in a second. Oh yeah, so if any of you guys do want to get in touch with the admins about anything, you can, of course, file a ticket through the ESL page. Though we would ask for the chat itself to be kept for just discussion of the tournament itself, outside of things you might need to bring up with the admins. Here is the bracket for any of you guys who'd like to be updated as to what we've got going on. Right,
what do we have going on?
Well, hopefully, in just a second, we'll have that free-for-all that was promised before.
At the airport?
Sure, why not?
Hey! Finally, we're going to the airport.
Right. So let's see. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Excellent. So ESL 123. There we go. Working this time. Lovely, lovely. So invite, it will be in the global chat. Or, if you're on my friends list, you will now be spammed with thousands of invites. That's right. That's what being in my friends list means. Is you get no rest when these tournaments are going on.
Well, are we friends, Peter? Because I feel like I'm resting a lot.
Ah. What? I'm so confused. Alright, so we got Steve. Do we have a buddy for Steve? We've got DN Forever. And Castle Dealers. You're going to take part? Wow. That's quite a bold thing to do, my friend.
Well, you know, PC Cups is my passion. So I'm ready to body some fools.
Alright. So we've got Dragon in as well. Lots of familiar faces. We'll get this game started while we sort out our next ESL match, so you guys can come and join in whenever you please, all the way through to the end, but the quicker you get in, the better your chances of winning a free-for-all are. We'll catch you guys in a few minutes' time with a continuation of our PC Monthly Finals. Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to try and do something which we tried to do before, and it didn't work very well. So, hopefully it'll work well this time, which is a sort of side-by-side split-screen Battle Royale mode. So we're doing this through doing some screen sharing, so hopefully everything will work perfectly. If not, then we'll just abandon shipping it. But if you guys would like to play Battle Royale with us, then start queuing in pretty much right now, and then we'll hopefully end up in the same game.
In pretty much right now.
Yeah. So we've got me view with, you can see Deedless in the far corner, and we've got Deedless view for if I happen to get horribly murdered, then we can kind of switch between the two of these. It's a little hard to kind of do these side by side because it's kind of like a bit too small to see if it's focused on just one person. So we'll start with me. But you'll be able to see what Deedless is doing down there. We'll switch around, especially if I die, then.
Well, I'm going to the airport, mate. Of course I'm going to the airport.
This game's... Wait, I think we're in different games for each other.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we are. Oh, never mind. You can still keep track. The problem we've got here, Deedless, is that the Battle Royale is just too popular.
Well, maybe too many people are crewing up because they can play with me, man.
Wait, no, I did.
People, they want to play with me. I'm so handsome. Oh, there's a guy. Knife him, knife him, knife him. Stand still, bro.
Wow, this player is very good.
Stop touching me. He knifed me. What? What just happened?
So, it's going well for you, huh?
No, I just died.
Well, fortunately, I accidentally spawned in at the airport, and I'm doing it fantastically, thanks for asking.
Hey, well, congratulations, my dude. But you do realize I didn't ask.
I know, that's why I said it sarcastically.
Well, I'm still not gonna ask you, man.
Also, headshot at that guy, yeah. Did I ever tell you that I'm the best at video games? But yes, guys, we'll be getting back to our ESL competition shortly. Of course, we'll get you guys back on stream in another game in just a few minutes' time as well, once one way or another this game comes to a close. So we've got some people up here to make friends with. Let's go and do that.
Hey mate, wait, if you're making friends during a battle royale, then you're doing something wrong, Peter.
Hey man, I'm playing the touchy-feely knifey version of Battle Royale. Oh, hello. Who are they shooting at is the question. I don't know.
Probably you. I would always shoot at you.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh my god, we have 14 people at the airport. That is crazy. That means I am probably going to die.
Right. Oh, excellent. It's time for my favourite gun, the Red 34. What's your favourite gun, Deedless?
The UEFA or something?
What? You can't even remember its name? How can it be your favourite gun?
Well, see, that's a good question. Well, actually, my favorite gun for battle royales is the Imp, because it's so easy.
Yeah, I think the Imp's a pretty good choice. I'm actually going to bang up my microphone a bit, I think it's a bit low.
It's very easy to land kills with the Imp. Which is why I like it, because I'm not very good at video games.
Oh man, I wish the Hauser was on this map. Hero Gaming, thank you for your support. Bad YouTube is Drunk Nation playing in this tournament? Yes, I do believe that they are. In fact, I believe they're our #1 seeded squad, though. I feel very silly if it turns out to be incorrect, but I believe I am.
Drunk Nation is our number 1 seeded squad.
What? How did I not kill him? How did I not kill him?
Good question, Peter.
Alright, let's have a look at what's Jesper doing. Actually, yeah, no, the screen share is working pretty well.
Hey, man. That's because I'm doing so well.
We have the technology! Wait.
PogChamp.
Oh, I see you are making your gun all pretty like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that's missing out for the Battle Royale is I think you should be able to... I'll wait for you to finish your game. I think you should be able to customize your weapon with completely pointless trinkets. I think that would really enhance the experience.
Like you can for the normal game.
Yeah. So just give you loads of junk you can pick up and attach to your gun.
Yeah, why not? Okay, I need to find some people I can kill. There's a guy.
Shoot him. Hey, you shot him.
Wait, how did I get that? How is that a headshot?
I don't know, but I wouldn't argue with it.
Well, a kill is a kill. See, this is my second favorite gun.
So that's the... Oh, I can't remember what the name is because it's not a gun that gets used at all, I think, otherwise. I think it might be like tier 5 or something. That SMG you just went past, I think is like tier 3 and it's really terrible. But yeah, this particular one I think is actually quite good because at least going by its appearance, it seems to be a sort of SMG machine gun hybrid. Ooh, oh man, how did they not die?
Oh, we died to someone else.
I think someone else literally stole your frag. Stole it!
That's not okay. I'm gonna kill that guy. He's up there. I see. Oh wait. That's an imp. Yeah, that was a tree.
Take your vengeance out on that tree.
Oh. Hey, mate.
Oh, nice shot.
Thank you.
And you've also managed to grab most of their stuff. That's how I like to think of other players in Battle Royale, as loot dispensers. You don't need care packages dropping from the sky when you can drop other people yourself.
Good point. I just messed up, however, by picking up some damaged armor.
I know.
So I'm a bad player now. Sorry.
Well, you're not a bad player, Deedless. You're just doing a bad thing.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the same, isn't it?
I'll leave that up to the philosophers. Or Velociraptors, as they're known in the Paleolithic period. So I'm going to have a quick word with our admin friends. So Aviator is sorting things out for today, along with their new trainee. Very exciting stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Hexagon, that's right. Or Hexagon.
It's always cool to meet new people. Especially guys who are interested in MC5. Because those guys are rare. That's why we love you guys.
Right, so after this one is done, I think what we can... Actually, yeah, do this. What we can do is we'll set up a team battle. And I think we should have a my team versus your team deathmatch.
Wait, we could also go for a duel. I feel like we don't do that often enough.
Alright. I mean, they're very short, but sure, let's go try.
Yeah, that's because you always die to me. I think that's why they're always short.
Well, nice. Never. Actually, this Battle Royale setup probably works quite well for a duel.
No, wait, what? Mate, you're 5 meters away from me.
Get up, get up. Oh, no. Alright, so we're going to set up a duel game. So if you guys would like to come and join in, there's only going to be a couple of spaces in here, so ESL 1, 2, 3. I'll have to. It's quite possible I'll have to kick a few people just to make sure Dealers actually gets in the room. Normal rules. So first, 2 people to come and join. with the passkey ESL123. There we go. Alright, so let me invite you. Get you in here. And then we'll post out the global chat invite. So at least that I would feel really bad if I just started mass kicking people.
Have you invited them?
Yeah, you gotta close the advert. I can see your screen. That's how I can tell. Not that I'm gonna use that in any way to win the duel.
Sure, you're such a liar.
Alright, so let's start spamming out invites to everybody else. Hey, Predator That's Zafiro. Which team is Zafiro gonna join? No one's team! Ah! Alright, Van Helsing. Oh man, so...
Isn't it Van Helsing?
Hmm?
Isn't it Van Helsing? Considering he's, what, like... Isn't he German or from a German-speaking country?
I don't know, I've always heard it said as Van Helsing. Alright, we've got our players, so you with... If you want to call him Van, if you want to call him Fan, if you want to call him Helsing, Hell Song, Hell F, I know. And SG Xtasia, let's get it on! 2 versus 2. I think there was a way to bug dual modes into letting more people in, but I think they fixed that. Sadly. So if you guys can see dealers in the bottom right corner, I will not be looking at it because I don't have enough time to look at my own screen and also look on my other monitor. So
okay, Peter, here we go. I have an answer for you. After doing a bit of research,
yeah,
I've gotten to the conclusion that Van Helsing is from Holland or the Netherlands, and therefore you should say Van Helsing.
Okay. Interesting.
Wait, what? How is that possible?
Oh, what? Oh, okay, my teammate just killed everybody by themselves.
No, I just killed him. I just killed your teammate.
And I just killed you.
Feels bad, man. Wait.
Oh wait, your teammate's still alive.
Oh, okay, that's how it goes. Come on, my friend, you can do it. Come on, knife him. Knife him. Knife Peter.
Ah!
1-1. Good job, Van Helsing.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm so proud of Van Helsing.
Oh, what? I think I think my teammate was AFK and then
well, Van Helsing just killed everyone.
I know, and then I got killed and it did it. Go on, teammate. It's up to you. Oh no! Oh wait, no, yes!
Wait,
I
no,
think?
you died. You
No,
died.
no, we lost, okay.
You guys lost again.
Oh no! That Van Helsing!
Yeah, it's Van Helsing. It's not Van. It's Van.
Look, I don't drive a fan. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. That was impressive. Xtasia, good job. Pretty impressed.
That's right, fan. Now you've got to deal with me.
Oh god, do I need to deal with 2 guys now?
Oh man, my shoot was terrible. Alright, red team, it's comeback city.
It is not. I refuse.
Looks like your buddy's dead. And now you're dead too.
Oh, this is Batman. Oh, I can do this. What? Come on, Van Helsing. No!
And there you have it.
No,
there you have it, everybody. Team Counterfeit, vastly superior.
Okay,
Let's just bring up this screen really big so you can see D-List being defeated.
I challenge you to a duel between you and I.
I think that's way too conventional. I think we need to switch to different kinds of games. So we're gonna set up a team battle mainly because there's more room for other people in those games. I want to get you guys on stream. We want to get you guys.
You're such a chicken.
Cheek, cheek, cheek.
I'm gonna say it right here. You're a chicken.
Well, I'd rather be a chicken than I don't know.
A fish?
Sure, why not? Alright, let's go for Scramble. So, a team battle. So, Team Adilas against Team Counterfeit. Currently, 1-0 up to moi. Because I am the best.
I don't want to play with you, man.
Well, you're not playing with me, you're playing against me.
Well, I don't want to play against you either. You're my friend. You know, Ohana means family.
Gosh.
Family means don't shoot each other.
I don't know what kind of family you were raised in, dealers. But in my family, it meant you should shoot everyone. So
interesting.
I feel like in that way, we kind of, you say potato kind of situation.
Oh god, stop it.
So guys, come and join us live on stream. Let me actually put up the passkey here. There we go. Passkey. Where are you?
Okay, I'm friends with Extasia now.
Well, guess what? I'm friends with Extasia as well.
Your former teammate has betrayed you.
Hey, I definitely wasn't getting carried really hard by Extasia. I don't know what you're talking about.
You always get carried really hard, man.
I see you in the chat trying to sweet talk Extasia. Jeez. Jeez.
Hey,
Have
man.
a little class.
Hey man, at least I'm not hard to carry.
Alright. Just want one more gentle friend who will come and join Team Counterfeit, the current leading team. Best team in EU, NA, Asia, and the world in general. If there was a world championship, Team Counterfeit would have it.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so. I believe that to be a lie.
Please don't. Please don't fill up the YouTube chat with PewDiePie memes, please. He probably doesn't really need the help.
Nice. Wait.
Hasn't that whole thing already ended? Hey, Extrago, over on Mob Crush. We're setting up a community game at the moment. If you're playing on PC, you can play with the passkey ESL123. Oh, there we go. We've got some more people. So this should become a huge mess, which is really what I'm looking for. Alright. Yeah, we've got 4 versus 4. Zafira as well. Alright, whichever team they want to join, we'll just start anyway. I imagine we'll get more people as we go along. So hopefully it'll even out wherever they decide to go. Which in this case apparently doesn't seem to be either of them. So, sorry Zafira, we need to get started. So you're probably just going to get kicked out. But you can always come and join back in again.
Come on, fight me, bro. I will stab you.
Alright, so the return of Team Dealers versus Team Counterfeit. Team battle now. We've already proven who the comeback kings are. But let's see how harshly we can crush Dealers' hopes and dreams from the very beginning. It's you and me on the scoreboard.
I believe your dreams are going to be crushed, mate.
Alright, you and me, Alien.
Come on, Extasia. Let's do this. Pushing forward.
Hey, you got first blood. Nice job.
Thank you. Because I'm cool.
Extasia! Extasia! Fortunately, Soulcatcher was able to kill you immediately. Oh man! Steve!
Steve! Steve!
Oh man, that's a good Marager action there. I think I need to break out. I need to break out the big guns.
Which guns are that, Peter? Oh, look who is on top of the scoreboard, mate.
Is it TBA Pizza?
Well, it used to be me. Now it's not anymore.
I'm climbing up the scoreboard just because of healing score.
That's a bit, sad.
I'm not sad about it. I think it's my supportive skills. Oh man, everyone just blew up. Oh no, we're being overrun.
Again? Peter, guess which whose team is winning?
Is it Extasia's team? Oh man, Jiren OP.
You know what, Peter?
Nice little crouchy action.
The Seagulls, they will come for you, mate. My
Right.
team is called the Team Seagulls.
Ah. Oh man, I really need to level up this boss.
Maybe you just need to level up yourself, man.
Oh man, that didn't work out so well. Quick, immediately switch around weapons rapidly.
Maybe you just need to stop being bad. Nice.
Well,
And
got crushed.
yeah. I got 5 more kills than you, man. It's not like I did better.
Right, let's have a quick check-in with our admin friends. Okay, it doesn't look like we've got an update, so let's go for another Team Doodle clash. So, Deedless, because it's now drawn 1-1 between our two teams, I will give you a choice of mode. And I will choose the map.
1v1.
Not 1v1!
You said I had the picking. I said 1v1.
Well, I'm changing the rules. Pray I do not alter them further.
Well, I'm not gonna play then.
Alright. Fair enough. So...
Either you do it my way or we don't do it at all.
Or I could just do it and you could sit by the sidelines. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll lure you in. I'll lure you in with a visit to the rooftops. We're going to do it rush style. So this is in the style of the more tactical first-person shooters like CSGO. We're going to be playing... This is a series of rounds which we'll be playing in. You only get a single life each round, and you can buy upgrades, which kind of, you know, simulates buying equipment a little bit, like in those sort of games. We used to use this as a tiebreaker in ESL, but I think for whatever reason, I think there were some technical problems with it, or possibly that it just maybe took a bit too long, sometimes, which made it not perhaps the best kind of tiebreaker. If you guys would like to come and play ESL 123 or the global chat invite, I don't know if Deedless is going to be playing, or if we'll be playing, if Team Deedless will be playing in his absence.
Only if we go for a 1 versus 1.
Alright, well, you guys come and join us on stream then.
No.
Well, Deedless as a sulk out of the corner.
I refuse. I refuse.
Alright, we'll go to full screen of my client then. Right, okay, so we got some familiar faces coming back in here again. Predator, welcome, welcome. Van Helsing. I mean, the thing is, like...
Van Helsing.
Hey man, you don't get to have an opinion on pronunciations because you're not even in the game with them.
Do I need to find a pronunciation video for you?
Sure, why not? Right, let's just check everything's going okay around the place. Ah, Richie King over on Facebook, you're alien. Cool. Right, so you see, so this is played in a series of rounds. It's a little mini best of 5 in of itself. There's a central objective. If you capture it when the time runs out, you will automatically win. But it will also gain you intel points, which are kind of upgrade points. So you can choose one of these 3 upgrades: health, damage, or utility. Let's go for some health. And if we can capture the relay, we'll start getting more health in. There's also some intel packs around. Oh boy. So Pizza's already dead.
Oh, Peter, we have a pass key.
Well, that's good because I'm getting smashed.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay, so we'll be jumping into that in just a second. So we'll leave you guys to finish out this game. I think I'll have to deploy before it a little bit.
We're gonna have Golden State going up against Underdogs.
Underdogs!
Underdogs.
Alright guys, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes time with our next ESL match. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you very soon. Alright guys, welcome back. Our semi-finals are here as the underdogs representing the United States of America go up against New Zealanders, the Golden State. Now in the semi-final, one step away from that big old pile of credits that will be shared between first and second place. This best of three will send one of them through to the finals and one of them home.
You know what, Counterfeit? I'm going to be keeping my eye out on Zeus from the Golden State lineup, because this guy, he did amazingly in the quarterfinal against Omni Esports, and I'm sure he's going to be ready to rock and roll their opponents, the underdogs, right here. At least he gets the first kill, but Luffy immediately trades that back. However, Golden State, they're not giving up, with 60 FPS also coming in here and finding those kills. It's only a 1 kill lead for Golden State, but at least they are upping the tempo of the game.
So you said coming into this one, the underdogs very much living up to their name with recent losses against multiple teams here in the tournament, which I think actually does include Golden State themselves. We're looking to try and claim some revenge. Only 4 Golden State members currently connected, so a chance for perhaps a bit of dogpiling from the underdogs themselves if they can just find those Golden State members.
Yeah, well, they're definitely going to have an advantage over their opponents right here and right now. Airstrikes being deployed for the underdogs, so at least getting some military support right now. Checking in with stats, 3 military supports from the underdogs, 0 for the Golden State. It's not very often that you see them with 0 military support, so they're going to have to change that around and start to get some help from the military.
Yeah, I think that could be about to change once they've started to now get those kill streaks going. Connor, we can see here, at least has got that ERG, that Bounty Hunter class, which will have those extra access. For the rest of the Golden State team, they'll have to find it the old-fashioned style, which may be a little tricky to do with the amount of kills which are being swapped back and forth.
Yeah, well, Counterfeit, you know what? Zeus, still checking in with him right now on 6 kills. And with an accuracy of 60%, now 54, however, is not swapping kills right here and right there. He's getting more kills than he's getting killed. However, looking over at the side of Golden State, apparently our admin is in that game. And now Nova, the Golden State member, just left the game. So I'm not quite sure what's happening, but Golden State, it doesn't seem like they need 5 players to put the underdogs to the test.
Yeah, Zeus currently rocking up at the top there. As the world explodes, Golden State's Connor shoving out that damage. Their number 3 player did just get taken down, but not before taking many underdogs with him. 60 FPS also stepping up for the squad. Real impressive stuff so far. The underdogs need to change their fortunes in this series. They've got the numbers, but it just seems like they're presenting more targets for Golden State, if anything.
Well, that is surely a disadvantage of having more people, that then there are more targets for your opponents. Finally, military support coming in for Golden State. Now they are even with the underdogs. Underdogs, they had 4 military supports the last time we checked in. Now, Golden State, they have 5 as well. They have actually surpassed their opponents in terms of the military support that they are getting, and Zeus once again being the big playmaker and MVP for the Golden State lineup. Right here, 16 kills, 6 deaths, and an accuracy of 64. This guy's on fire, and he's not looking to stop at all.
I'm impressed by what we're seeing from Connor as well, but on the side of the underdogs, Luffy so far leading the score. We've seen them get some multi-kills out of some 1v2 situations, so Luffy certainly seems to be the brightest point here for the underdogs, but aside from Luffy's performance, everything is looking pretty grim for the underdogs from the USA. They're close to dropping this first semi-final game, and as we said, if you don't get into the finals, you will not get yourself any of the share of the credits for this tournament. And with a nearly 2-1 50-26 performance, very impressive start to the semis for Golden State.
Golden State, they're coming in as our 7th seeded team, and right now they are looking like the 1st seeded team with the way that they're playing. It is impressive, And I think they could very well go to the grand final with the way that they are playing against underdogs. And hell, they could even win it with the way that they're playing.
21-7 for Zeus. Real impressive stuff. Luffy propping up as many of the underdogs as they can. But for now, guys, we'll be getting it set up for our second semi-final game, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes' time as underdogs go head-to-head with Golden State once more. Alright guys, we're waiting on our next ESL match, so while we do, let's get in for a Battle Royale game. So, actually let me just get this set up now. So, Battle Royale, which is the same as my normal ones, except without the passkey, because we don't have passkeys to get in here. We just queue up. There we go, and... So yes, so I'll be back in a second, or we'll be back in a second with the continuation of, hopefully, our Underdogs Golden State semi-final. We've already got in the top of our bracket. Drunk Nation have made it through to the grand finals, so we'll be joining them relatively soon as well. Alright, so we're not going to drop into the airport because we're not a crazy person, but hey... This looks like a place you don't actually get to spawn very often. Usually the 1 out of 2 stuff places aren't that great of an idea. But let's give it a try. Whoop. Okay. It's a little house on the prairie. And an imp.
Wait, are you a cowboy now?
Sure, why not?
Interesting.
Unlike the cowboy, the patient hunter, I am looking for my prey. Ah. Oh yes, if you guys want to talk to any like folks while watching the tournament today, you can head across the ESL Discord. There's an ESL viewing party channel, and if you guys want to, make some friends through there, I definitely recommend it. Watching it with others is a great way to experience the stream. So, dealers, if you've got an imp, like I do here...
I do not.
But if you did...
Okay. So
what would you prefer as a kind of imp-adjacent weapon? What would be your sidearm of choice, do you think?
An imp. I would like to hold 2 imps at one time. Because I'm so good. What about you? Can you dual wield imps?
Well... I mean, I could certainly want to.
It doesn't surprise me that you can't, dude. Because you're not like me. Professional.
Professional
bro.
imp.
Yeah.
A professional bro?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the Slack... sorry, not the Slack, what am I talking about? The Bosk is a pretty decent sidearm, as it were. Let's get all of this stuff sorted out. There you go. So we don't have everything, but we've got a decent amount of stuff. Let's also change it across for our imp as we get blued. Alright, let's get out of here. Manga YouTube, I don't believe there is currently, at least, a Modern Combat Discord outside of the ESL one, because I think the ESL guys do such a good job. There hasn't really been a need for one. So that's the place to go to get kind of, official things such as it was. Right, we have got nearly no health packs and nearly no speed boosts. But we have got good armor and good guns, so... Let's see, where can we find a friend or two to maybe make into jam?
I don't know. Where can you do that, Peter?
Well, I feel it's a little cruel to ask a person who's asking a question the same question they just asked you.
Well, I started.
Oh dear. Well, let's head inland towards El Harbor. Ah, I see you guys are experimenting with the various different languages. I am certainly a fan of Google Translate myself. I can't... Actually, yes, but Have you got any good Danish phrases to teach us today, which we might be able to use in the context of a Battle Royale or a Modern Combat 5 tournament?
Well, instead of getting a turkey dinner, you'd get a rødgrød med fløde.
Oh boy. Wait, can you just say that again a bit slower?
Rødgrød med fløde.
Oh my gosh. That is quite an impressive bit of pronunciation there. What's one of them?
Sorry, what?
I don't know how to say it, but what is one of those things that you just made the...
It's like a Danish dessert.
Ah.
Tastes horrible.
I know. Why do people eat it if it tastes horrible?
Well, I just don't like it. I guess some people like it.
What kind of dessert is it?
Actually, it's like... Here you go, let me find it in English.
We'll be back with the ESL action, of course, as soon as we possibly can.
Of course. Here you go. Rødgrød, meaning red or groats, is a sweet fruit dish from Denmark and northern Germany. The name of the dish in Danish features many of the elements that make Danish pronunciation difficult for non-native speakers. So, rødgrød med fløde literally means red groats with cream.
Oh, I like that you chose specifically the word, well, crap. Well, we're dead. Killed with our own weapon. Deimos. I think we know Deimos. Well, at least it was them. I love that you chose the word that specifically was very hard to pronounce. Seth Rollins likes Spanish language, then French. I can understand that. Spanish. I think we were talking about this before. I think Spanish is probably quite a good language to learn if you're trying to find a generally applicable language behind Chinese and English.
Well, You could also... Oh, you know what, Peter? You could get... Oh, well, interesting. You could get a flæskesteg when you win.
A flæskesteg?
Yeah.
What's one of them?
See, a flæskesteg is the Danish version of roasted pork. And it's considered to be like one of the national dishes of Denmark. And you're always prepared with cracklings, and then people usually eat it for Christmas Eve as their Christmas dinner.
Okay. Interesting.
And then we get caramelized potatoes on the side.
Oh boy, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, caramelized potatoes are pretty good.
Alright guys, so we're going to start up another free-for-all on Vantage. So hopefully whoever wins this will get some caramelized potatoes. I think the reason I probably haven't heard of it is just because if it's not been in a well-known movie, then that's kind of where I've heard most things. But I don't know. I don't think many other countries' Christmas celebrations tend to be part of many movies, which is a bit of a shame, because there's probably some very interesting stuff there.
I'm sure Denmark has some interesting ones. Actually, thinking about it, do Denmark have any interesting Christmas movies?
There's I can't remember which country it is that has the New Year's movie. I think it might be in Austria or something, where they have like a specific movie which they watch on New Year's, which is really weird, which is about a whole bunch of people coming together. I can't remember what it is. Hopefully someone in the chat knows what the heck it is I'm talking about. Because... I
like how I'm googling Christmas movies and everything that turns up is like Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, Love Actually.
They're all pretty like traditional Christmas movies, or at least American style Christmas movies. I don't know. I feel like the world would be a better place if more cultures' Christmas celebrations were more widely known. Or at least, not necessarily Christmas, but just like holiday.
We actually have a what do you call, like a Christmas TV series called...
Oh, no, not going to allow that person in the lobby. Bye. Sorry, this is a side thing. hopefully this goes without saying, but we will ask you at a very minimum to be polite to our admins, even if you disagree with any of the decisions. There's zero tolerance for anyone being jerks to admins. Anyway, sorry, back to what you were saying.
I think when it comes to, like, Christmas, Denmark, we do it more in, like, TV shows. We have a
portrayals of, yeah.
No, just like, you know, TV shows, ones that are multiple series of, or like multiple episodes, so shows instead of movies.
As in, portrayals of Danish Christmases come through them. That's what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm not. Wait, man, a TV show. You know.
I understand what a TV show is. Yes.
Yeah. So where is it going wrong? So yeah, that's basically what Denmark is all about. We have an elf called, or a Christmas elf called Pyrrhus.
Pyrrhus?
Who's Pyrrhus. He's very popular. I watched him when I was a small child. Or when I was younger.
Oh man!
Also from the 70s we have a show called Vinterby Øster, which is with it's like a Muppet show.
Okay, cool.
That was back in the days when everything had to be like political correct and children couldn't see anything unhealthy for them.
Ah, so now it's all. Do you guys not have the Muppets anymore?
I don't think we ever actually have aired the Muppets in Denmark. At least I've never seen the Muppets.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Hey man, I watched My Little Pony.
I mean, it doesn't have Muppets in it, but sure.
But there's ponies. Do you have a problem, mate? Do you want to fight me?
What? I was doing so well, and now I'm near the bottom of the scoreboard.
Again. Yeah, you're below me, man.
It's because I got 3 kills in a hurry, and then since then I've just been getting killed over and over again.
No, I was so close to knifing you.
That's right, the refuge of the noobs.
Of the noobs? Ah, man. I'm too bad at this game.
Man. It's tough sometimes.
Do I look like a charity case? I took it and threw it on the ground. Hey. See, I'm hip with the youngsters. I know what's down, man.
Well, that's good news. Oh man, I can't pick up the Janestone Bosk.
I killed him. I got Steve.
Good job.
I killed Steve.
Lots of Muppets play this game. There you go, Seth Rollins. Lots of Muppets. Calling someone a Muppet. See, maybe if you don't have the Muppets in Denmark, you just don't get the opportunity to call someone a Muppet.
Well, to be fair, the Muppets is from like what, the 80s, right?
I think it's still current.
Yeah, but they are originally from the 80s, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and I was a child in the early 2000s.
Oh no, Steve, you monster!
It's like
Not dead.
that's
not last even.
20 years, man. You're 20 years older than me.
Am I?
No, they are.
Oh, well,
Muppets.
I wasn't expecting you to have watched all of the Muppets. I certainly haven't.
Well, I'm just pretty sure I've never actually seen the Muppets. I watched a lot of Donald Duck.
Ah, you finally managed to knife me.
Hey!
What a scumbag.
But yeah, I've watched a lot of Donald Duck and the likes. So that would be what, like,
I think that's
Adventure?
maybe even earlier.
Maybe. Well, what's it called? The show with his nephews.
His nephews. Oh! Are you talking about Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah.
That is... Oh, keep on... For some reason my brain's like throwing back wacky races at me, but that's definitely not right.
See, it's hard for me to realize it's actually called Scrooge McDuck, because that's not his name in Danish. So it's very weird having to make that transition.
Oh, yeah, what's his name in Danish?
Joachim von Ent.
What does that mean?
Scrooge McDuck.
Oh. I don't know. What was it?
No, it means if you would if you were to translate it into English, it would basically just be Joachim, and then like Van Helsing. It would be Joachim van Duck, basically, because Ant in Danish is duck.
Oh man, I think I need a BSW on this map. Interesting. Did it? So was it? I know in Germany, like people would they'd actually like redo the. Oh, did I not have a BSW loadout? Am I just going crazy? Oh wait, no, it's got the old. It's just got that other weapon.
What's it called? It's called DuckTales.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I was getting confused. I think because. The DuckTales doesn't really have any, the name doesn't really have too much to do with the
with the show itself.
Yeah, not. I mean, it's about ducks, but that's really the only connection.
Yeah.
Well, I think I managed to not come in dead last, so I call that a win of sorts.
Mate, you're dead last.
Am I dead last? I know everyone else left. He was behind me.
There's only 8 people in this game.
There were more before, I swear. Or maybe I just dropped further down the table. I don't know.
Well, at least I'm not going to be second to last.
Well, Albanian, congratulations on that impressive performance. Alright guys, so we're going to get you into another community game in just a second. While we check in with our admins and see what's going down in the land of our previous semi-finals. Let's have actually. I'll have a quick check across on that bracket and see if we've got a progression through to the finals as yet. So we know that our number 1 seed today. Yes, Big Gorilla Dealer's having that golden rager. Someone's a fancy man. So let's get you guys set up with a team battle. So Drug Nation are already in the grand finals. We'll have to find out what's going to happen with the rest of it. But for now, ESL 1, 2, 3, you know the drill. Tier 7 weapons or below, Tier 3 armor or below. Come and join us one and all live on stream. Dario. I think Dario probably killed me a bunch of times. What a joke. Well, I just don't understand why more people can't just be killed by me. I think that would be much better.
Wait, what?
I know, right? I was appalled too. Okie doke. We'll be right back a second. Just going to do a quick client restart. And then we'll get that game started. So let's see. I got no idea what anyone's saying in the chat. apart from the random little phrases of Spanish that I picked up here and there. So,
what is MOS files?
MOS files?
Yeah, MOS files.
I don't know. Where did that come up?
Apparently that's the problem.
MOS files? Oh, MOS files! So, yes, for any of you guys who aren't aware, and so this is something that Citru, our old admin, put into place, which is there's an anti-cheat measure called MOS, which basically records everything that happens on a person's computer and puts it into a file, a bit like a DXDiag text file. And that means that players on PC send that in every match that's played, so if anyone's using anything that they shouldn't be, it'll get recorded by this MOS anti-cheat program, and then there's evidence one way or the other as to whether or not they've been up to shenanigans. Hunter, you reckon Shred is better than Hauser? People said that a few times, and I think they're probably right, honestly. So I should probably switch across, because I know that not necessarily the highest tier is the best by any means. Alright, so once we get these teams even out, we'll get you guys off to the races.
To the races?
Yeah, it means getting started.
It does. PogChamp.
Alright, can we get these teams sorted out also?
Also what now?
Just getting rid of the player who was being rude to admin, so I imagine they'll be back again. Right, let's get this one started. And we'll be back in just a few minutes' time with, hopefully, the continuation of our ESL tournament. Alright guys, welcome back. We're just going to set up another custom game. I believe that our semi-finals are still being attended to. So if you'd like to come in and play once again, we are doing a free-for-all on the Dealer's Special, the Rooftops.
The rooftops?
That's right. What do you love about the rooftops so much, Dealers?
It's on the roofs.
That's true.
I love the rooftops because it's outside and I'm an outside person.
Oh, okay.
I really like being outside.
Oh, there you go. I suppose maybe, well, I'm really hoping that some of the Battle Royale map gets turned into a team deathmatch, because it's definitely a lot of the stuff on there could be, you know, that could open up for some much more sort of open games. I mean, even if the fort itself is kind of, would make a quite good map, which is more closed off, but one based around more sort of, you know, outsidey bits, I wouldn't mind that either. Nice bit of countryside, never did anyone any harm.
That's true.
Okay, Imolando B. Come and join them live on stream. So, Jiren OP. Let's just find a few. Oh, there we go. Flipping it. Lots of folks playing on PC. Lovely to see you guys. So, any of you guys who did come past for the Android tournament, which is currently running off stream at the same time, the Android finals will be tomorrow. So, if you're an Android player, just come back tomorrow. If you check the ESL site, you'll be able to see when it is in your local time, though I think that might get changed. So, keep your eye on this page. Hey, Ali Kakas. Welcome to the game stream. Yes, this game has changed a lot. A lot of different people have put a lot of stuff into the game to make it better than it used to be. Right. So let's get our free-for-all started and get you guys back in. So what we might do at this point is we'll just keep these free-for-alls going for a couple of games, because I think we may have a bit of a longer delay than we'd hoped for. So we'll be back in hopefully just a few minutes time once we've got an update for you guys. But for now, enjoy the free-for-all and the next one, wherever it might happen to take you. See you guys in a few minutes time. Welcome back, everyone. The continuation of our semi-finals is here as Golden State once more take on the underdogs. This time we're on Scramble, and whoever wins out in this grand finals, be it Golden State here or underdogs in the next game, will head on to face off against our #1 seeded squad today, who've made it all the way through. Sight unseen so far. Drunk Nation await in the grand finals.
They certainly do, and I think having Drunk Nation go up against the underdogs, sorry, not the underdogs, the Golden State would be the best possible grand final we could ask for, because I feel like Golden State, they have looked so good today, and especially Zeus has been on fire. Now, obviously, we've had quite a long delay, so maybe he's not so much on fire anymore. Maybe he has cooled down a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's, part and parcel of this whole situation here with the tournaments. Is it does demand a lot of the players, of the admins, and of course of you, dear viewers. Thank you for all of you guys who have stuck with us up until this point. Our grand finals is just potentially one game or just 2 games away from us right now, where we'll see 30,000 credits worth of prizing going to our first and second seeds. Currently, it's looking like Golden State are in a pretty good position to put the rubber stamp on their ticket to the finals.
Well, Golden State are pretty far ahead right now, actually, over the underdogs. It is 13-3, and with a lot of military support coming in here for the Golden State, it does seem like that they are looking much stronger than their counterparts. You have 7 military support right now for Golden State. Underdogs sitting at 0, so it's not exactly looking very good for them. And you must say, once again, Zeus popping off 10 kills and an accuracy of 78%. This guy is clearly the MVP for Golden State in their run in this tournament so far.
Yeah, real impressive stuff so far. We'll have to see if they can make it all the way to the finals and all the way through the finals with a performance like that, but certainly they set themselves up pretty darn well to be able to do that, as Daisoon drops the Typhoon, ripping up absolutely everything. Zeus and Daisoon both with the lion's share of the kills. ... We never managed to find out what their name was, but even the lesser performing members of the Golden State are still racking up some pretty impressive numbers.
Yeah, dude, and now Dyson is also up there at 11 kills like Zeus, so Golden State, they have multiple people that they can rely on, and they're showing it so far in this tournament, looking so very good, and it just feels like underdogs, they can't do anything to shut down the Golden State.
Hope seems to be a long way away, yes. Not forthcoming so far, at least. Hopefully. Well, if we do get to see Drunk Nation against Golden State, we'll get to see 2 very dominant teams. Drunk Nation, historically, Golden State, that we've seen here today. As we said, a big difference between the prizing of the first and second place. But it's looking like this semi-final is coming to a close.
It really is, and I don't think underdogs, they're even going to get close to 25 kills right here. Underdogs, they have 16, their opponents, they have 48, so they are ahead by more than 30 kills right here. And the Golden State, they just want to finish it out here, right now, and they will do so, 50-18. What a dominating performance, and I'm sure Drunk Nation, they must be cowering right now, because Golden State, they're looking so hot coming into this grand final.
So once again we can see Zeus with the biggest quantity of kills there. Honestly, underdogs barely even got started in that last game. So guys, we're going to get you onto stream for what could potentially be the last time today. So please use the passkey ESL123. We're just going to set that up now to join in our most likely last community game. Ali Kakas over on Twitch. You can't download MC5, that's too bad. Well, I hope that you're still able to enjoy the stream, whichever platform you're viewing or playing on. Alright, so Drunk Nation versus Golden State come up in just a few minutes' time. But let's get you guys out here and fighting. So again, the pass key is ESL123. The lobby is going up in just a few seconds' time. There we go. And Shazoom! And if any of you guys have got any suggestions for things you'd like to see in future tournaments or in the game itself, please do get in touch. You can hit up the community manager Redo through the email address you can see in the top right corner of your screen. So if you're a Switch player who'd like to see more Switch tournaments, or the beginning of Switch tournaments rather, or if there's any features you'd like to see added or taken away from the game, let us know through that email address, and you'll be able to get through to the developers through that. And, you know, people say the same thing over and over again. You know, they don't like a certain weapon, or they want to see a certain weapon buffed. It's vastly more likely to happen than not. So guys, come and join us. Museum. Maybe one day your own pictures, folks, will hang within these hallowed halls. Welcome, Nano. Counterfeit, say hi to Pose OP. One of the best players. Well, hello, Pose OP. If Hero Gaming Simon says it, then it must be true. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you'll come and play with us right now, as we prepare for the grand finals. Dimitrios Metasis, congratulations on managing to make it past the filter on saying rude things on YouTube, but you are going to be also the winner of a timeout. Though I think it might have actually... Yes, I think Hero Gaming, one of our moderators, is already taking care of that. So guys, we try and make sure that the stream is a pleasant enough place to be. So let's see. Alright, so we just need a few more people. D-List, did you want to join in or come to the spectate?
Oh, I will join into the spectate, mate.
Alright. Farts 20, fantastic. Honestly, D-List, I remember when I thought fart jokes were the funniest. Do you know when that was? Yesterday.
Yes, I was about to say I still feel like fart jokes are funny.
So guys, enjoy your pre-finals warm-up game, and we'll see you in just a few minutes' time. Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna try ourselves another side-by-side battle royale. How romantic! Let's just make sure everything's working. So let's see, to do this, just need to see your screen shares up and running. That's all good. And I'll check everything is as it should be. Okay, I think so. So guys, if you'd like to come and join us, hey, Colorente over on Twitch. If any of you guys are on PC and would like to join us for a battle royale, we're going to start queuing in 3, 2, 1, go, and hopefully we'll end up in the same game as each other. And hopefully you guys can come and be in the same game with us too, and we can enjoy some split-screen, two-headed battle royale action. Wahaha! Alright, so Deedless, do you think you're going to finish ahead of me?
Yeah, of course.
It's good to have confidence, because that way it's more satisfying when you're crushed.
Is that even a question?
Are we in the same
one? I think we have a pass. Oh wait, no, we don't have pass key.
Okay, I think we're in the same game, aren't we? Yeah, I think so.
We should be. Okay, I'm dropping at the airport.
I am not dropping at the airport.
Stop being such a chicken. Drop at the airport.
Nope.
Drop at the airport.
Drop. It's like it's hot, hot, hot. Right, so we're probably not actually going to come across each other. This is what I mean. Like, I generally think that Battle Royale could be done on a much smaller scale and still be just as satisfying, because you don't see nearly everybody you play with in a Battle Royale, and that's just, you know, it seems to make the whole thing feel like there's a much smaller scale, more like, you know, kind of concept which could be brought out. Certain people must have tried that already because it's too obvious not to have.
I don't know. I'm seeing you right now. I'm behind you.
Gasp, gasp! Oh, no, I can hear your game sounds. This is gonna get very confusing.
Dude, just die! Thank you.
Are you dispatching the opposition?
I am killing off the opposition. I think that sounds a bit more gruesome than dispatching.
Oh man! Well, I sucked. I don't know how I lost that guy.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. You go to the airport because then you survive for a long time.
Well, let's leave things in your hands. So, what have you got? You've got, oh man, you're really going to upgrade that sniper rifle? That is not a good sniper rifle.
Hey man, maybe it's just because you don't know how to land the shots, man.
Oh, Colorente, you can absolutely send a friend request. Let me just grab what my, my dog tag is, because I've got it written down somewhere. Let's see.
Can I be friends with you as well?
Oh yeah, well I'll post both of our dog tags into the chat so people can pick them up. Let's see.
I want more friends, guys.
Friends forever.
Nah, just friends for a week would be nice. Just so I can tell my mom I finally have some friends.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that got real fast.
So, let me just check in on our... I think we just got tagged. Oh wait, no.
No.
No, it's nothing to do with this, okay.
Yeah, they're just telling us that we are in the final, but we don't have a pass key yet.
Okie doke.
No, guys, we're gonna have one pretty soon, so just stay tuned, and then we're gonna be there.
Well, Dealers, I noticed that you've only got 1 kill so far. 2 kills so far. Wait, the person who killed us, I don't know if they're like AFK or what they're doing, but they just... Oh no, they're not AFK, they're just sitting around at really low health. Okay, well... Oh, good shot. Wow, why did that... That's a testament to how underpowered that gun is, that those were 3 pretty clean shots. The SASR is definitely better than the current sniper rifle you've got.
You're a liar. You know what's better than my current sniper rifle?
Knife to the face. Hey, I'm quite pleased. I feel like this is working pretty well. We put literally hours into trying to get this working, and it finally found one of the ways to get it working. So what we did was we did a screen share on Nitro, Discord with the Nitro improvement, and then if you full screen it on Discord, it actually shares across pretty well. For any of you guys who want to do sorts of stuff.
Leave me alone!
Calorente, I'm not sure I've got my stats of my PC are offhand, but I think it's pretty okay. I think it's an i7 with about 6 gig of RAM. Does that sounds like a thing that could be a thing?
Yeah, but you usually have like 8 gig of RAMs nowadays.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if I should just upgrade my PC or if I should get a new one.
Well, you should build you should build a new PC.
Well, I was thinking about it because ideally, guys, if you're if you're streaming professionally, then you need to have a backup computer that can do it if your computer fails. Because oftentimes, if you've got a client who you're working for, the fact that your computer is broken isn't really a good enough reason to not be able to stream. So I definitely recommend it. Well, I guess you have to be in a pretty good financial situation to be able to. Man, you are optimistic with that boss. Jeez.
Hey, I landed a lot of shots.
Yeah, but the damage drop-off is crazy. There you go, using a bit of terrain to block line of sight. Oh man, you're gonna get flanked to hell. Oh, oh no! So it's when someone's armor, I think it's when someone's armor goes that they disappear. At least that was the case there. I think it changes character models. Are they working together?
I think so. They teamed up on me.
Let's see. What graphics card do I have? I think I got a pretty good one. I paid a lot for my current machine.
They teamed up on me, Peter.
They did. What a bunch of jokes. There will be duos coming to Battle Royale, hopefully in the next update. But there currently isn't, and it's considered to be extremely poor form. So what have I got? I've got a GTX 1080 of some kind. I know there's a bunch. That's not really actually that descriptive.
That's your graphics card.
Yeah. All right. Let's queue in once more. Let's see if we can slay one another.
Oh, I unlocked a game mode. Interesting.
Oh yeah. All the cool kids are doing it.
Okay,
right,
I'm ready. Wait, loading.
Yes. I don't know. Like, oh, Hero Gaming Summer, you're correct. It's time for some delicious water. Tastes like hydration.
Nice.
And if you guys are watching, do make sure that you stay hydrated during the stream, because it's one of those things that's very easy to forget about. And I think I read somewhere that when you start to feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So, just keep bunging in the water, and eventually you'll maybe blow up like a balloon, a water balloon, and pop. But in a good way.
Pop?
Yes, and if you're from the stream, do throw out a YOLO. Man, I'm so glad YOLO isn't a thing anymore. That was very silly.
YOLO?
Yeah, man.
Why? Why? You only live once. It's just true, dude.
I don't know what happened with it. People just stopped using it, I suppose.
But
like most things like that. Honestly, I'm not even sure why it bugs me so much. Alright, so...
where are you dropping?
I'm not going to tell you. Maybe it'll be at the
I
airport.
No, I can see it on your screen, mate.
Maybe it'll be in the North Village. Maybe it'll be in the fort.
Yeah, nice. I'm also in the fort.
I know. I thought you would be.
I guessed that because you're always in the fort.
It's because you go because I'm trying to train myself to get better at fighting, and that's a place where you can guarantee you'll get fighting quite quickly.
And how is that going for you?
I'm pretty alright.
Well, you've lost a lot.
Yeah, but I mean that's the idea. You're not the idea of spawning into a dangerous place is not to win; it's to get trained up at fighting by just doing a lot of fighting. Huh. Alright. I do not know how I killed the person with the boss with a pistol, but I'm not going to complain.
Well, as you said, you're training yourself to become better at fighting.
Yeah, well, you'd be real proud of me. I managed to remember to zoom in.
Hey, that's Peter. Hi, Peter.
Oh no!
Why are you taking a fight against me? You know you're gonna lose.
Well, now you can see Daedalus in you killed me vision and also first person. That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Actually,
oh, wait, what?
I can look behind you. There you go.
You can be my backpack while I run.
This is actually kind of neat. So this will be a preview of what maybe Spectator would look like for our for Battle Royale. The multiple angles of the same person. So you'll get to see whoever comes up and knifes Daedalus in the back before he does, which would be nice.
That's not nice. That's unfortunate for me, man. I don't have any armor. What?
Uh.
Oh, well, we have a code, so I better kill myself. Oh, wait, I just flashed myself.
You know you're inept when you can't even off yourself in a appropriate manner.
Whoops.
Alright guys, so we're going to get that sorted out. Let's see, so... Oh no, he didn't tag me! That means I've been thrown out of the League of Nations. So it's Drunk Nation versus Golden State, our grand final best of 5, coming up in just a few moments' time. I'm going to test out that passkey, make sure it works before we drop you guys in there. Let's see. I imagine the players are probably mostly ready already. So we'll be jumping into our first of a potential 5 lobbies. Again, 30,000 credits on the line as a result of this upcoming series. Guys, hope you will enjoy it as much as we will. And we'll catch you guys as soon as all the players are ready to begin. Alright guys, welcome back and welcome to our grand finals. 30,000 credits on the line between Golden State and Drunk Nation. Only one of them can claim the lion's share of the prize. We've seen a lot of Golden State so far, but we know Drunk Nation, they are a team not to be trifled with.
They certainly are, and they are a legendary squad here in the MC5 scene, so they're gonna have a hard task ahead of them, Golden State, that is. And you know what? If one team can do it, then it is certainly the Golden State. Zeus has been on fire here today. And I'm sure that Drunk Nation, they're also going to have a hard task ahead of them. But Player X definitely turning up right here and not going to give it over to Golden State for free.
Pretty even so far, the Egyptian squad coming out with some pretty heavy hits in the early going. Let's see. So it's Player X, team owner of the Drunk Nation, who's delivering most of the justice so far. So as we said before, Drunk Nation, they're a team who've enjoyed a lot of success in recent times. They've had several brawls with Omni Esports over their recent tournaments, beating them out 3-2 last week. But Golden State, they've also beaten it multiple times before. So it's proving time for the New Zealand squad. They've made it all the way here, but can they take the final step?
That is true, kind of fit. And you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing how this series goes and how far it is going to go. Because Zeus and Power, both strong players for their teams, and they have been crucial for their victories. And seeing as how Drunk Nation, they have a win streak against Golden State, it's going to be a bloodthirsty match, I can imagine. And Golden State, they surely want revenge for the last 2 weeks where they have lost. Right now, at least, Zeus looking like a guy that really wants revenge. He's the only guy really putting up the fight here for his team, however. 60 FPS, Omni Pro, and Connor, they are in total having 5 kills, whereas Zeus has 8.
Now we saw from Zeus before with that impressive 21-7 performance against the underdogs. Certainly finding themselves in much tougher opposition in this final series. Golden State are doing a pretty good job of catching up on Drunk Nation though, from what looked like a game that was beyond repair. Zeus, but it must be other people as well, 60 FPS and ... Look at the point spread on that team. Zeus has got more kills on their single player than the rest of the Golden State have got in total.
Well, that is a bit of a bad sign for Golden State, that Zeus is the one doing all the heavy lifting. I'm sure that you can carry your team alone in MC5. We've seen that before, but I'm just thinking that if one guy's doing all the heavy lifting, then it's going to be very easy for the opponents to just focus in on killing that one single guy.
I don't know though, everyone who gets near Zeus tends to die. A lie being put to my words by Salvisi Peasy of Drunk Nation, as the Golden State themselves actually take the lead. I think Drunk Nation, having dropped a member at some point during proceedings, are maybe feeling the hurt because this game has been very brawl-centric. The teams slamming into each other, and when you're down a member, it's very hard to consistently win out those trades and get away without getting killed yourself.
And that is true, kind of fit. And well, I feel like it is a bit surprising that right here Golden State actually coming on ahead against their counterparts from Drunk Nation. But to be fair, you also have to admit that Drunk Nation, they are playing with a 4-man roster, so they do have a disadvantage in terms of people who can get those kills in for them, which means that obviously Golden State, they do have that advantage.
3 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if Drunk Nation have got anything left in the tank. Dario R does pick up a couple before finally being taken down. The posthumous grenade. Player X is up on the high ground. It's not unsalvageable for the Drunk Nation, but it's gonna be a next to impossible task. 2 more kills for Golden State, and of course we know where they're coming from. Zeus hitting the 20s. Almost taking home half of the Golden State's kills. But you have to wonder, in this best of 5 series, can Zeus keep up a performance like that all the way through?
And we're gonna have to see if that is going to be the case, Counterfeit. At least for the last few matches, Zeus has been racking up those kills, and I'm sure that he would be able to continue to do that here in today's competition. However, now we are going on construction side, so that is going to be a completely different map, where Zeus is again going to have to deliver if his team is going to have to go all the way.
Alright guys, stay tuned, our grand finals will continue after the break as Golden State and Drunk Nation clash once more. Best of 5 is just getting started. Welcome back, one and all. Our grand finals comes through stage 2 of a potential 5 as we head onto the construction site to build ourselves a friend, a foe, a win, a step towards glory.
Well, for Golden State, they are one step closer to glory, counterfeiters. They have won the first map. Now, here in the second map, they're again gonna have to pull something out, and we're gonna again have to see Zeus put up a amazing performance, because goddamn, they did look good in game number 1 and in all the other games that we've seen him in today. He's really been putting his team on his back, and he has made sure that they have gotten all the way to the grand final.
Well, Zeus going 1 versus 3. Apparently there are limits to his power. We shall see. That's Golden State ... One of our top players from much earlier on in the stream. Ellipses, those triple dots, a sign of confusion, patience, or the perfect sniper perhaps.
The perfect sniper? Well, maybe that is going to be something that Zeus could want right now. He hasn't found a single kill. It has actually been VLR and ... putting in the work, counterfeit. So you're definitely right about those two guys.
Still, Golden State, even if the numbers are coming from elsewhere, they are looking pretty strong in this game number 2. They only need to win twice more, including this game, to take home the big prize. Drunk Nation, they're struggling to get out of the blocks a little bit here. Dario does at least manage to get 1, but that's just their first of the game. Nation starting to come back a little bit as Forever grabs 1 as well, but a good time for the military support to drop down as charging into Golden State turns out not so well, as Drunk Nation's offense is blunted.
That is probably not the smartest idea, to just go charging in, and that really shows with the scoreboard right now that Drunk Nation, they are so very far behind. And also in terms of military support, the supremacy lies in the hands of Golden State. They have 7 military supports compared to the 1 of Drunk Nation. Drunk Nation, their strongest player, Power, simply not putting up a good performance right now. Hasn't found a single kill, and he's just been lacking so far behind. So Golden State, they are really hurting from this. Zeus, right here, finding yet another kill. 62% accuracy. He is on fire.
Power has traditionally been one of Drunk Nation's strongest players, but does have a variable performance. A lot of the players do, whether it's map dependent or opponent dependent, just how the styles mesh with one another. Whether a team likes to operate from long range with these sniper rolls, as we're seeing here, but when the opposing side, like Golden State, are just running through Drunk Nation like a hot knife through butter.
Peter, I need to correct you right there. They're not running through them with like a hot knife through butter. They're a freight train coming, well, like just running through the train station and just crashing into every single small train right there. That's how brutal this is looking.
Won't somebody think of those tiny little trains, along with the diminutive hopes of Drunk Nation? 1 more kill is going to do it. Power will witness the end of the second game. Golden State, with an even more convincing victory than last time round. The construction site is wearing Golden State colours. 1 more game for the Golden State will put them over the edge and make them our champions today. So guys, let us know, do you think they'll manage to do it? Certainly Zeus and ... particularly Zeus stepping up towards the end of that last game, but the whole of the Golden State team performing a lot better than game number 1.
Yeah, that is definitely true, counterfeit, and that is something that they're gonna have to keep up going into game number 3, because it could prove valuable for them.
Alright guys, we'll be back in just a few minutes more with the 3rd game of our grand finals. It could all end after the break. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back to Game 3 of the Grand Finals. Golden State versus Drunk Nation. One more time, or maybe more, if Drunk Nation can find their way back into this series, but this is their final chance.
Well, once again, Counterfeit, we need to keep an eye on Zeus. This guy has been putting in so much work for his team, but also I must look at player X coming in from Drunk Nation. We know the potential of this guy. We know he can have some extremely good games. That when he is on form, he is terrifying, but he just hasn't shown that here today so far.
And that's what's crucial when it comes to these situations. You know, when you're on a team, when you're in the middle of a tournament where the stakes are so high, you've just got to be able to perform, no matter if you're having your best day or your worst day. The team cannot absorb the load. As mentioned, Player X before is doing pretty well in the early going. Pappy Joel and Savisi Peasy both doing some pretty good stuff. Of course, as well, we've got Ellipses themselves, the triple dots, also picking up some good numbers as the rest of the Golden State squad look like they're more willing to get stuck into the face of Drunk Nation this time around, and it's paying off.
But it's also giving Drunk Nation a bit more to fight with, and Counterfeit, I'm sure that you, like me, would love to see a more competitive final right here. A 3-1 or 3-2. Just go a bit further than 3 games. Right now, Drunk Nation at least putting up better of a fight against their opponents, and we can only hope.
Well, the close range firepower from Power. The Recon are coming in effective, very effective against the BSW. The extra movement speed from being able to zoom around the place of the Recon, especially close up, can really mess with those using those bolt action snipers. And Drunk Nation, they've almost caught up on Golden State in this all-important third game.
Drunk Nation, so very close. It is closer than it's ever been before, Counterfeit, between these two teams, and for now, Drunk Nation putting up that good fight. It is the first seeded team against the 7th seeded team, and I think it's unfair to say that Golden State, they are the underdogs, and this would be an upset because they have been looking so good here today. And I'm not even going to say that it would be an upset, simply because they have been so far ahead, even though they are lower seeded than their opponents.
Let's check around the place. Yes, it is Ellipses and 60 FPS. Rocking most of the scoreline for Golden State right now. For Drunk Nation, Papa Joel, Power, the whole team are performing, apart from, unfortunately for them, team owner Player X has yet to get started after a very good start to this all-important third game. Has been locked out since then. 60 FPS keeps the pain train a-rolling. Golden State leaning very heavily. Oh boy, we're going to switch to someone else who's going a little bit less crazy with their zoom in and out. That's, of course, they just get shot in the face. That solves the problem for us.
Well, Peter, that is a bit sassy. However, talking about sassy, Drunk Nation, so very close to finishing out things right here, and they don't even want to give a single... they don't want to give a single chance of making a comeback over to their opponent's Drunk Nation. They are so far behind now. They were able to keep up, but now Golden State, they have just pulled themselves so very far ahead.
60 FPS going to dance right in the center. Now, Golden State need only a couple of kills more, and they are done here. Dario does manage to get back a little bit of revenge, but Drunk Nation, I think it's extremely unlikely that they find their 11 kills at the time. Golden State finds one, and Connor puts the final nail in the coffin. Golden State, they will take the final series 3-0, and with that, the lion's share of the 30,000 credit prize.
Congratulations to Golden State. They have been looking so extremely good here today, and I feel like it is safe to say that they are the best team here in today's tournament, that they are deserving victors.
Alright guys, thank you so much for dropping by. We will be back a little later on with our regular iOS weekly tournament, so please do come join us for that as well. And we'll be having our Android monthly finals tomorrow. So lots of great MC5 action for you over the course of this weekend. If you haven't already, please do give Modern Combat a follow on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Mob Crush, Instagram, Twitter, all those places. Just look for Modern Combat and you shall find. You can find my co-caster at Daedalus Casts on all of those same platforms.
It's Daedalus Casts.
Whatever. I think there's in fact all the stuff that I think is currently listed on a post on the Modern Combat Instagram page. So that's, if you want to look over there, if you're on Instagram, you can. You can find me in the same sort of places at CounterfeitCast. Thank you guys so much for dropping by, and we'll hopefully see you a little bit later on this evening.